the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rofh Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Philippine Army confirms neutralization of top NPA leaders in Northern Samar encounter. Provincial Council approves Cagayan's insurgency-free declaration. 4 dead, 25 injured in road mishap in Quezon City. DOTR releases revised MRT and LRT schedules for holiday season.
Good day everyone, as well to our troops at Camp Emilio Ginaldo, Quezon City. Today is Friday, December 6, and we will bring you the latest news from the armed forces and other information around the Philippines. I am Rofh Suzon for AFP Community News.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
For the brief overview of our stories, the Philippine Army confirmed that 6 Communist New People's Army members, including 2 top leaders of the Sub-Regional Committee Emporium, neutralized in an encounter in Barangay Paco, Las Navas, Northern Samar. Ariel Baselga, SRC Secretary, and Renard Diaz, the SRC Vice Commander, were among the casualties identified by former comrades. The group was linked to multiple atrocities, including extortion, civilian killings, and attacks on government aid workers in remote areas. Major General Adonis Ariel Oray of the 8th Infantry Division expressed condolences to the families of the deceased, urging the remaining rebels to surrender and pursue peace.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
The Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Cagayan approved a resolution declaring the province insurgency-free in a state of stable internal peace and security during its 117th regular session. Army officials cited the dismantling of insurgent groups, neutralization of key leaders, and mass surrenders of former rebels as major factors for the declaration. Brigadier General Eugene Mata assured the continued military support to maintain the peace and order in collaboration with the police. The formal declaration will take place on December 30, 2024.
Armed Forces Radio.
From NOLCOM, let us hear some information from Joanne about NOLCOM. AFP condemns hostile action of China in Baho de Masinloc.
The Northern Luzon Command Armed Forces of the Philippines condemned the latest hostile actions by China to Philippine vessels at Baho de Masinloc or Scarborough Shoal on December 4, 2024. The incident happened when Philippine Coast Guard conducted a routine maritime patrol to support Filipinos fishing in the vicinity of Baho de Masinloc on Wednesday morning. PCG spokesperson for the West Philippine Sea, Commodore J. Teriela, said a Chinese Coast Guard vessel fired a water cannon at the BRP Dato Pagboya, aiming directly at the vessel's navigational antennas while it was located 16 nautical miles south of Baho de Masinloc. It also intentionally sideswiped the same ship on its starboard side and shortly launched its second water cannon attack. In a statement released on Thursday, Lieutenant General Fernil G. Buca, commander of the Northern Luzon Command, said that the Northern Luzon Command, as the Armed Forces of the Philippines Unified Command tasked with securing the northern maritime areas, including Baho de Masinloc, stands united with the National Maritime Council in condemning these hostile actions by the China Coast Guard and People's Liberation Army Navy. The NOLCOM commander further stated that the use of water cannons, dangerous maneuvers, and harassment against Philippine vessels conducting legitimate maritime patrols in Baho de Masinloc are blatant violations of international law, particularly the United Nations Convention of the Law Law of the Sea or UNCLOS and the 2016 Arbitral Award. These actions pose a direct threat to Philippine sovereignty and the safety of personnel operating in the area. He also added that Bajo de Masinloc is an integral part of the Philippine national territory and its surrounding waters fall under the country's exclusive economic zone. NOCOM, with unwavering commitment, asserts the Philippines' right to conduct maritime patrols and protect its interests, ensuring the public's confidence in their dedication to national security. Reporting from Northern Luzon Command, this is Joanne Sagao for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Joanne Sagao.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
The municipality of San Juan in southern Leyte celebrated a major milestone as it was formally declared a zone of stable internal peace and security, signifying the freedom from active armed rebel groups and a generally peaceful environment. The ceremony, attended by local leaders, military officials, and community stakeholders, highlighted the absence of significant violent incidents and the municipality's readiness for uninterrupted development initiatives. Mayor Reynaldo Saludo, alongside the 14th Infantry Battalion and other dignitaries, signed a memorandum of understanding to solidify their commitment in maintaining peace and security. This declaration reflects the collective efforts of the local government, military, police, and the community in achieving the long-term stability and progress.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
Moreover, the Provincial Task Force and Local Communities Armed Conflict of Southern Leyte provided financial assistance to Joey Kalinawan Olorico, a friend rescued, as part of the Enhanced Comprehensive Local Integration Program. The aid, facilitated by the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office under Ms. Mercy Pacha and in collaboration with the 14th Infantry Battalion, aims to support the reintegration of former insurgents into society. Olorico expressed gratitude for the opportunity, viewing it as a fresh start to contribute positively to his community. Southern Leyte's PTFL-CAT continues to prioritize peace building and development initiatives for former rebels.
Armed Forces Radio.
Let us hear more updates from Beth Tanyete about Japan grants 1.6 billion yen OSA to boost Philippine defense.
Japan awarded the Philippines a 1.6 billion yen official security assistance or OSA grant for FY 2024, focusing on bolstering maritime and air defense capabilities. Foreign Secretary Enrique Manalo and Japanese Ambassador Endo Kozuya formalized the agreement with Defense Secretary Gilberto Chodoro, witnessing the signing. This marked the second consultative year the Philippines has received Japan SOA. It highlights a shared effort for Indo-Pacific peace and stability. This is Beth Tanyete reporting for the AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Beth Tanyete.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
A Philippine Navy helicopter crashed during a training flight at Sangli Point Airport in Cavite with no casualties reported. According to Navy spokesperson Commander John Percy Alcos, all crew members aboard naval helicopter NH-432 sustained only minor injuries and were safely transported to the 15th Strike Wing Hospital for evaluation. An investigation is underway to determine the cause of the crash, and similar aircraft have been grounded as a precaution.
DWDD National News.
For our national news, 4 individuals died while 25 were injured in a road mishap in Katipunan Avenue flyover in Quezon City last night. A truck lost control of its brake, causing it to plow through other vehicles. According to Quezon City Traffic Sector 3, there were 16 motorcycles, 5 four-wheeled vehicles, 1 bus, and a truck involved in the incident. Authorities are now looking for the truck driver who left the scene after the incident.
Armed Forces Radio.
Let us hear more from Meljoy of First Year G about MBLT 10 supports the blood donation drive in Batanes.
Yes, Rofh, the Marine Battalion Landing Team 10 actively supported the blood donation drive at Itbayat District Hospital, Itbayat, Batanes. The Marines collaborated with the local government unit, Philippine Coast Guard, Civil Aviation Authority, Marine Reservist and Rural Health Unit to provide enough blood supplies through the conduct of blood donation activity in Batanes. This initiative underscores MBLT 10's commitment to enhancing the community's access to sufficient blood reserves vital for responding to medical emergencies and saving lives. This is Meljoy Nesho Oroco reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Meljoy from First Year G.
DWDD National News.
Inflation rose for a second straight month in November. This came as food prices increased in the wake of a series of storms that battered the country. The Philippine Statistics Authority reported the consumer price growth picked up to 2.5% last month from 2.3% in October. Despite the increase, the inflation rate is still within the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas 2.2 to 3.0% estimated.
DWDD National News.
5 committees of the House of Representatives will hold an inquiry to find out why the cost of food items remains high. House Speaker Martin Romualdez said that he has tasked the Committee on Ways and Means, Food and Agriculture, Trade and Industry, Food Security and Social Services to determine whether the high prices of food items were caused by monopoly or smuggling. Romualdez questions why the cost of rice remains high despite its low price in the world market. He added that the savings of businessmen should be passed on to consumers instead of pricing rice at 50 pesos or 60 pesos per kilo. From Westcom, more updates from Junes about Westcom and MCGI successfully held free medical and dental mission yesterday.
Yesterday, December 5, 2024, the Western Command AFP in partnership with the members of the Church of God International hosted a successful medical and dental mission at the Lawak Gym, Westcom, which began at 8 a.m. and ended at 5 p.m. The event was open to military personnel, their dependents, retirees, reservists, affiliated people's organizations, and other Westcom stakeholders. The mission offered a wide range of free services including medical checkups for adults and children, dental checkups and extractions, optical checkups with free reading glasses, legal consultations, and free medicines. Additionally, there was a feeding activity, free acupuncture, free massage, and free haircuts for attendees. The mission also provided assistive devices, including 10 wheelchairs, 10 nebulizers, and 10 canes to those in need. The event successfully provided essential healthcare and wellness services, strengthening the partnership between the AFP and MCGI, and demonstrating their shared commitment to supporting the Westcom. Both organizations look forward to continuing their collaboration in the future. And that's the latest update. This is Private Pelayo reporting for AFP Community News. 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, June.
DWDD National News.
For other development story, the Philippines would file a diplomatic protest against China for the harassment of a fisheries ship. Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo said they will submit a protest after a CCG ship fired a water cannon at BRP Paguaya near Bajo de Masinloc. BRP Paguaya was on a resupply mission to support the Filipino fishers in the area. The Department of Foreign Affairs said that under the Marcos administration, the Philippines has filed 193 protests against China's bullying of Philippine vessels.
DWDD National News.
Australia and the Philippines launched a 5-year 1.5 billion peso program to reduce poverty, promote gender equality, and create equal opportunities for all Filipinos. Australian Ambassador to the Philippines Hei Kyung-yu, PSM, and Social Welfare Secretary Rex Gatchalian jointly launched the Social Protection, Inclusion and Gender Equality, or SPRING. You expressed Australia's commitment in working with the Philippines to achieve its development objectives. For his part, Gatchalian said that as a key partner in SPRING, the DSWD welcomed their support to increase investment in the country's social protection mechanisms, which assisted some 24 million Filipinos in 2024. For other updates, let us hear the details about Anhawan, Southern Leyte achieves stable internal peace and security condition. Go ahead, Jai Simbahon.
The municipality of Anahawan, Southern Leyte was officially declared under a stable internal peace and security condition during a ceremony attended by local officials, military, police, and fire personnel. The event featured the signing of a memorandum of understanding and pledge of commitment, symbolized by the release of white doves representing peace. Mayor Alfredo Luna Jr. emphasized the importance of collaboration between national agencies, local offices, and residents in maintaining peace and order. Moreover, Deputy Brigade Commander Colonel Rico Amaro praised the community's cooperation in sustaining security and stability in the municipality. This is Jai reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Jai Simbahon.
DWDD National News.
For other national news, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has created the Office of the Presidential Advisor for Marawi Rehabilitation and Development for the rebuilding of Marawi City and nearby localities. Executive Order 78 establishes the OPAMRD, which will be headed by the Presidential Advisor for Marawi Rehabilitation under the control and supervision of the Office of the Special Assistant to the President. The OPAMRD's functions include advising the President on all matters regarding rehabilitation, development, and restoration of peace in Marawi City. They will also oversee, monitor, coordinate, and harmonize all strategies, programs, and projects, and coordinate with concerned local government units in the implementation of programs, activities, and projects related to Marawi City rehabilitation and development.
DWDD National News.
The Department of Transportation announced the revised operating schedules for major train lines in Metro Manila to address the expected surge in passengers during the holiday season. The adjustments, which include earlier start times and extended evening operations, aim to provide greater convenience to commuters while allowing rail employees time for holiday celebrations. Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista said on selected days, trains will operate earlier in the morning and later in the night to offer greater convenience to passengers. Bautista also said these adjustments will also allow our rail employees more time to spend with their families as they celebrate the holidays. He also advised the passengers to consult the revised train schedules to ensure smooth travel during the bustling holiday period. On the other line, let us hear more from AMI about OPAPRO hands over 25 million peso farm equipment to MNLF members.
Yes, Rofh, the Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation and Unity, o OPAPRO, handed over 25 million worth of farm equipment to Moro National Liberation Front, o MNLF members in General Santos City. The distribution, part of the 1996 Final Peace Agreement's transformation program, included tractors, rice combine harvesters, and a corn sheller. OPAPRO Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. urged MNLF members to collaborate with the government to sustain peace and boost agricultural productivity in Mindanao communities. This is Ami reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Ami.
DWDD National News.
The Department of Foreign Affairs urged the public, particularly those planning international travel, to apply for or renew their passports as early as possible. DFA said early application will help ensure timely processing, avoid inconvenience, and prevent disruptions to travel plans due to passport validity issues. It also reminded travelers to avoid booking flights or submitting visa applications without a passport that was valid for at least 6 months beyond the intended travel date. Airlines and travel agencies are also advised to inform their clients of this requirement to prevent inconvenience during airport check-ins and processings in immigration controls.
DWDD National News.
The shear line will be affecting the eastern section of northern Luzon, while the northeast monsoon will affect the extreme northern Luzon today. Pag-asa reported that Cordillera Administrative Region, Cagayan and Isabela will have cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. This is due to the shear line with flash floods or landslides possibly occurring due to moderate to at times heavy rains. Metro Manila and the rest of the country will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to localized thunderstorms with flash floods or landslides possibly occurring during the severe thunderstorms. And we have a report coming in from Gina about 4th ID troops march in unity for Christmas Sports Fest.
Rofh, the 4th Infantry Diamond Division celebrated its annual Christmas Sports Fest with a foot march at Camp Evangelista Cagayan de Oro City yesterday. Soldiers, officers, and civilian personnel joined the early morning activity led by Major General Jose Maria R. Cuerpo II. The event also featured a raffle draw, adding excitement to the festivities as troops bonded and prepared for the holiday season. The Sports Fest highlights 4ID's commitment to wellness and moral building among its members. This is Gina reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Gina. And now let's hear a report on the ground about Libagon Southern Leyte achieves stable internal peace and security condition. Go for the details, Bea.
Yes, Rofh, the municipality of Libagon in southern Leyte was officially declared in a stable internal peace and security condition during a ceremony attended by local government officials, military personnel, and community representatives. The event highlighted the ceremonial signing of Memorandum of Understanding and Pledge of Commitment. The declaration emphasizes Libagon's commitment in creating a safe and stable environment for its residents. Moreover, local leaders expressed their gratitude for the collective cooperation that led to this achievement and vowed to continue working together to sustain peace in the municipality. This Beatrice reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Bea.
DWDD National News.
The Pag-asa said that the effects of two weather systems and the onset of La Nina could bring enough rains to replenish the National Capital Region's water supply for the dry season. Pag-asa Administrator Nathaniel Servando said they are still counting on the rains that will come from the northeast monsoon and as well as the shear line, so there is still a big possibility of Angat Dam reaching its normal water level within December or until January. The Angat Dam in Norzagaray, Bulacan is the main source of potable and irrigation water for NCR and adjoining the provinces. As of 8 a.m. yesterday, the dam's reservoir water level was measured at 200.39 meters, 11.61 meters short of its 212 meters normal high water level.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And that's all for today's broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us, especially to our audience in our Facebook page, AFP Radio DWDD. Don't forget to tune in next week for more updates, same time and same station. Again, this is Rofh Suzon for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Behold the latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rofh Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio, 1 AFP for a Stronger Philippines.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz AM. Balita, impormasyon at musika Ito ang DWDD AFP Radio, Boses ng Kawal Pilipino.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa DWDD AFP Radio. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, Kapisanan ng mga Broadcaster ng Pilipinas.